What's going on, beautiful people of the YouTubers? Oh, maybe I should check if my volume works before I do all of that. Hold up. This happened last. There is mad volume happening in my background. If you can hear it, so. Ooh, testing, testing. Oh, no, that's not too bad. Hold up. Let me fix this volume now. Hmm. Much better. Much better. Okay, let me turn that off so that I don't echo down the place as I am just setting up to reset my planner. So, what's going on, y'all? Whether you're watching this live or on the replay, I welcome you to my quick little Happy New Year, first of the year live. So, Happy New Year to you if you're tuning in. I have to refresh my planner pages, and as some of you may or may not know, I do them myself. And so, I am currently in the process, as it is the first of the month, of refreshing my pages, and there's no better time like now to do it because I've been procrastinating. Should have had this done by now. So, anyhow, I do this myself. It is a simple, easy way to keep yourself on task. I'm going to create both a planner and a habit tracker. So, I'm going to write this down here. Planner page. So I'm going to have a planner page to track my budget and other basic info. And I'm also going to have a habit tracker. And this habit tracker that I'm going to be doing is a little bit different from what I've done in the past. So I'm excited to try it out. And essentially, the habit tracker that I'm going to do is going to allow me to track for the entire month, basically like in a gridded pattern. So that is what my objective is. So let me just leave a quick disclaimer on my live so that I can make sure if people are tuning in, they know the deal. Welcome. I hope you had a good New Year's celebration. I see that it's not exactly kicking off the best for everybody. Some ish happening in different parts of the world, so I'm hoping that everybody that did get to celebrate were able to be safe. Hope the lighting is good too. So let me just do this right quick. Welcome, Happy New Year. I have, oops, hold on. All right. I don't want this to be a super long live because it's part of actually my goals not to stay super long on the lives because I got things to do. So, like I said, I've basically fallen off. Cheers to the new year. Let's start off there. Cheers to the new year. So, cheers to anybody who is tuning in. Welcome again to the live. And I am happy to see you here. Did you have a good new year? Was everybody around you safe? I want to make sure that everybody was good to go. Hold on one second. I had a quiet New Year's. I stayed at home, so I hope everybody else, whatever you chose to do, you were good to go. Sometimes when you're getting onto these lives and you're getting yourself situated, you have so many different moving parts that you forget. So I am literally feeling like a novice every time I start over. Every time I do a new live stream, I feel like I'm on a different. Let me see here now. If this worked. All right, I got what I needed done. And again, Happy New Year. All right, so let's get this started. I want to do something for the month of January. What I'm going to be doing is just freehanding my whole entire monthly plan. Thank goodness I have a little bit of a basic. But again, cheers to you if you are here joining me. Happy New Year, man. What did everybody do? Did you do anything at all? I'm gonna do a slight adjustment to this camera so you can see exactly where I'm working. It'll show up better once I actually get into the creation part of it. But for now, let me know if you have a good visual and if you can leave me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And so, yeah, let me get moving. Let me put this on the charger so it doesn't die during my live. Like, if you watch my last live, y'all. Hey, Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. I am doing a planner live today because your girl has been a little bit laxing. So, Happy New Year to you. I stayed home and watched the ball drop too. I was not interested in being out in these streets with all the craziness that's going on, so I just wanted to keep it simple at home. And I don't want to take my kids out in these streets either. All right. So again, I am just going to get started on this planner pages. I'm going to start by creating essentially a small little outline for what I want to do. But I promise you, y'all, if you need to create planners for yourself, keep it simple. Don't overdo it. You don't have to buy anything fancy. You can make your own and you can make it work. Trust and believe that, okay? So I don't want to do anything too crazy. I just want to make sure that, look at this. You know what? This is how sad I am. I am legit working on a, a structure that has grids so that I can make straight lines, and I still couldn't make a straight line. How sad is that for me? Oh, wow. Reality. But anyways, all right, here we go. So I'm just going to script out the word January. It will show up better shortly. I am going to use a marker or pen to fill it in. So for right now, just bear with me. Again, this is just the structural setup for the month, okay? And all we're doing is we are setting our grid to make sure we have 7 days of the week so that we can follow our month, so that we can stay on task. Because, hey, guess what? I stopped doing my workouts. I had stopped, there's a few things I stopped doing actually, which was kind of sad. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do 5 lines down. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly even. What it needs to be is functional for you. And this is what I find makes me use the planner when it's functional. So all the fancy dancy, it can look as pretty as it wants to, but if it doesn't work for you, how does that help, you know? So I think it's important to have something that actually works to your favor or works to your advantage or works to your lifestyle versus trying to get something or fit something into your lifestyle that may not be to your ideal. And it, again, doesn't have to be fancy. I'm using literally a piece of paper. My planner looks like this. Oops. Simple, small little planner page. It has free rings inside so that I am able to um, put paper in and out as I need to. Nothing is like fixed as a structure. So like I don't have to throw out the cover piece once it's done. Like I can constantly rotate through here, put different details. And so having something that's flexible like that helps to be able to customize your needs. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, so having something like this truly does help you to customize. Like you don't have to stay in a box. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 31, right? January ends on what day? I don't even know. How sad is that? Let's pull up the calendar, shall we? Yeah, that's right. January ends on a Friday. All right. So I have enough spaces. So I'm just gonna eliminate the extras. So again, like you don't have to create no fancy planner. Guys, I like to keep track of stuff. I think it's just necessary. I also try to move away from the only holiday we have this month for us in January was the New Year. So my holiday section can be small. Then I have a section that's for birthdays in the month of January. I don't know about you, but for me, I got enough January birthdays. Like, I don't understand. There's enough. I don't know if anybody else, like, do any of you guys have enough people born in, like, I just bought you Christmas presents and now you're coming in January with like all kind of stuff too. Like, come on. My pockets need a break. It's crazy, yo. Anyway, so I keep a spot that I use for birthdays, right? Because you just want to make sure you don't forget the people you love. I keep a spot where I have like appointments or schedules or anything that comes up like that. And then I also keep a spot for my business information, anything that comes up related to appointments for clients. I also track a basic budget on this. So I'm going to have a little budget tracker down here. Here, I'll give myself a small space between it. So I'm going to make a budget tracker area here. Now listen to me about your budget tracker, okay? I don't care about all of these spreadsheets and charts and all of those things, okay? But when it comes to tracking your money, you should always know how much money is coming in versus how much money is going out. And if you don't, I feel genuinely concerned. If you are handling your money business and you don't know how much is going in versus how much is coming out, I pray for you. I do. Because you should know. It's your money, it's your power, it's your business. You should know. Okay? So I have fixed expenses and then I have variable expenses. If you don't know what the difference is, fixed expenses are basically things that happen every month that were always the same and don't change. And variable expenses are things that are fluctuating. So they might be different amounts each month. They'll still occur each month. They just won't necessarily always be the same amount. Listen, I'm telling you, like right after the holidays, they be having these birthdays coming, like they get double presents. I want come give me double presents. Like, come on. This is madness, right? Holy. All right. So I know my fixed area is basically shorter than my um, variable area because I know that my fixed expenses are only so many per month. And then I'm also going to have a spot where I drop down my income, like I can spell, because I also like to track not only everything that's going out, but you need to know what money is coming in, okay? Like if you don't know what money is coming in, I feel sorry for you. You should know. It's your money. There should be no reason why you're not able to say, I know this is coming in and this is going out if it's your money. I'm just saying, okay? So here's my basic layout. I have, oh, wait, I'm gonna put 2025 here. I didn't really need to do it like that because, but I'm gonna put 2025 up top here. So when I do it with the pen, it'll be more visible. So I'm gonna have Sunday to Saturday. I'm gonna have my everyday laid out. I'm gonna have my holidays, my birthdays, my appointments, and my business information for whatever's going on this month. And then I'm also gonna have my budget tracker to keep track of my fixed and my variable expenses. Listen, if there is one thing I can suggest, if you're really trying to do nails for people, go to school if you can. Some people think it's not worth the investment. It depends on where you live too, because some places it's a requirement and other places it's not. Ultimately, when you go to nail school, you're only doing yourself a favor by educating yourself with the information that you need to know related to diseases, infections, funguses, and so forth. You learn anatomy, you learn about the parts of the nail, you learn about structure, you learn about how to prevent infections, you learn about how to handle situations if it should come about. Those things you can't necessarily learn in the streets per se or in somebody's salon. So if you have the ability to go, do that because it's only going to benefit you to be educated on that level. In terms of like work wise, so school, I feel like nail schools are more related to teaching you the anatomy and the skills, like the anatomy and the body stuff and the disease and that type of stuff. But the skill and the structure and how to build the nail, they'll teach you the basic, but your own personal professional style will come as you practice. So, as much as you go to school thinking they're going to teach you how to do nails. The truth is, you're going to go to school and they're going to teach you everything but how to do nails. And then you're going to go off and learn how to do nails by way of practice. That's generally how it goes for most people. That's how it's been for most of the people that I've encountered in terms of their experience. I'm not downplaying anybody's ability. Happy New Year, welcome. I'm not downplaying anybody's experiences. So some people may have different experiences than others, but I am saying that you will not benefit from going to nail school and teaching and learning because education is always key. Happy New Year, Riri. I hope you had a wonderful New Year. Let me see. I live in North. Yes, so know what your state laws are wherever you live at because you don't want to go past that. You don't want to, but also go to a reputable school. Don't go to somebody just to learn and pay like for like courses. Go to a reputable school so that you know the money that you pay is going to benefit you in some kind of way. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna come through now and do the layout for January. Yes, I had to hold my breath for a second. And also, you guys let me know how the sound is because I'm not exactly sure. But do the school thing if you want to do the school thing, and also have believe in yourself, please. Like just not knowing the school thing doesn't make you any less of an individual in terms of how you're doing. Okay, so there's a lot of people that don't know the school thing and do nails, especially in the professional shops that people pay money to go to. But there's a little static. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can hear it. I was having. Let me see if I can hear it. I was having some issues earlier, so I'm hoping that it clears up. But also could just be because I'm well loud in this volume. Hold on, let me turn that down just a tiny bit. Could be yelling a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. All right. So, okay. So, yeah, I said I was doing these letters is. And I'm pretty sure not any two of them will be the same because that's just my luck. And that what I initially did was just kind of the layout. So that's how we're gonna do January, and we'll do it like, hold up, 2 0 2. But yeah, y'all, it's the first day of the new year. I do hope that everybody had like some seriously good downtime. Listen, even for my New Year dinner, because I was like, I'm not going out. So I had steak. No, I lie. I didn't have steak. I had lobster and snow crab legs. No, king crab legs. Because I was like, I'm indulgent. Listen, I ain't got to go nowhere. I ain't even got to pay for Uber. I am indulgent in all of the things. Okay, so I made myself hold on. Yeah, I made myself a little seafood boil situation. Yes, it was delicious. I encourage you, if you like seafood, to get on your seafood boil game. It doesn't take much. It didn't even take long to cook, to be honest. Even prepping wasn't long. Just make sure you scale your lobster tail just in case it doesn't come that way, especially if it is a fresh lobster tail. Um, but it was nice. I didn't even drink, yo. Like it was a dry New Year's. I didn't even drink. I'm so oops. Did I just box the camera with my big head? I'm so proud of myself. I didn't even need to drink. It was like all kind of dryness. But yeah, make yourselves a boil if you can. Now, mind you, I did wake up and hear some bad news, but sometimes it goes like that. So I'm hoping that, anybody that may or may not have made it into the new year is all right. Take a moment of silence for, those that were not able to make it into the new year and hoping that their families are able to find some peace during this time and just offering some love and support. But I do want to cheers, you guys. Cheers! Because I was doing this earlier. I didn't drink last night, but I'm having a small little sip of entertaining beverages today for my life. So it was to cheers all of you. Also, like, I don't know what's going on, okay? Like, I posted a short the other day, and it's not the first time I've had something kind of take off, but it kind of took off, and like, it's getting a lot of traction, and it's just an informational short, and like, I don't know how to handle it because it's really increased my subscribership, and I don't like, I don't know. I don't always like tell people or ask people to subscribe in all of my shorts. Some of them here and there, but not really. But it's just been like a lot of people have been, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just listen, I'm here to entertain the masses, okay? People be out here worshiping celebrities. I'm a regular plain Jane everyday person that has a job and is just trying to survive. And after all the drama happening out here in these streets, I don't know if that's gonna happen for everybody. So I'm gonna do it in a manner that helps me feel like I can give some people some relief and some reprieve. And if it means cracking some jokes and letting you um, catch some laughter off of me, then let's get down. I'm about this life. I'm about it. I'm about it. So I'm gonna leave a small little space in between. So yeah, so keeping track of your budget, guys, and a planner for the month just gives you awareness as to what you've got going on at a quick glance. It also, again, allows you to be able to put into perspective what you have happening. It also allows you to kind of move away from the whole, digital world. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like some people like to use their digital planners. I just find I am able to remember things more when I write them down. So I am prone to wanting to use something around this style, right? Because keeping it digital is fine, but like digital, it'll die. And if it dies and then you forget, or maybe you forgot, and then it becomes problems, and it's like that could have all just been avoided if you could have just wrote it down on a paper. But same thing can happen in paper too, so I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna put income cha-ching with dollar signs. And yeah, budgeting after the holidays especially is important, I think, because some people don't realize how far they might have gone overboard with their splurging. Yeah. And um, I didn't even have to splurge, to be honest, which I'm very fortunate for. Sorry, after I go over with the pen, I make sure it's dry before I do any erasing because I don't want to get any smudging. And so I want to try a different eraser too. Hold up. I didn't have to splurge. My kids are simple, thank God. I don't have like I was able to use not even really use cash, to say the truth. I was able to use so many other avenues to help me um cover costs for the holidays that I didn't really go out of pocket per se. And also, I'm smart. I like to start shopping from early in the year. So if I have to, I'll break down my oops, snap. I'll break down my holiday shopping by way of like throughout the year. Oh, snap. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix my kid's iPad or else it's gonna die. I gotta break down my holiday shopping throughout the year. So like that means for me, I don't buy everybody's present at one time. I might buy from like January for two people, February for two people, depending on who's on the list. Some people might not even make it till December, so you might not even want to buy so early for some. Oh man. But I try to make sure my costs are split up and I'm within reason. I don't go like crazy and buy people all kind of stuff that I know they don't need or can't afford. Yes, I said it. I know they don't need it or can't afford it. So we're gonna do our days of the week here. Sunday, again, it's just a matter of making sure I am prepared because I do not want to have to not be able to cover people that I love. Tuesday, Wednesday, and I just find if you prepare, then you don't have to worry. Thursday, Friday, and we're gonna do Saturday like this. When we color it in, it'll be a bit more defined, so it won't look so bad in the overlap. Wednesday. And as you guys can see, I'm freehanding this. It's not fancy, it's not special. Um, it's just a simple, easy, quick, sketchy sketch that I just did. And we're not even super long into the live. Thank God, though, my sound was working this time. All right. So I'm just gonna quickly erase all of the unnecessary. Ooh, it's gonna shake up my camera. Sorry, y'all. The camera that I'm using is literally attached to the same table that I'm working on. So yes, I'm gonna get some shakes, but I'm almost done. All right. Let's get all of that off of the table. I'm a little OCD. I think I've mentioned this in the past. All right. There we go. See? Look. Quick, simple, easy. So we're going to also write in our days. So today is Wednesday the 1st. So 1, I leave space around, oops, hold on, hold on. Ooh, I thought I had too much wine there for a second. All right, listen. All right. Um, oh, do I? Who's in here doing foolishness? What's going on, Marcus? How are you? Welcome. I might need mods, but you know what? I've learned to just let it flow. If the universe wants to bring me crazy people, I don't know if they know who they jumping into, so let's bring it. Anyways, um, I like to leave spaces around the numbers because I use dots to identify um you know what? Hold on one second. Let me explain this first. I leave space around the numbers because I use dots to identify each area. So, for example, I might do a blue dot for the holiday. What's going on, Marcus? Welcome to my live. I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful New Year's Day, and I hope you are blessed and well. And may you have a enticing New Year to for 2025. So I use dots for my breakdown. So like if I have a holiday, I'll use like a blue dot. If I have a birthday, I might use a green dot, an orange dot, whatever, whatever. So dots correspond with what I have going on in my calendar. And so I leave the spaces around the numbers so I can add the dots to correspond with the date. So if the first is a holiday, a red dot will go on the first to say holiday and so forth. So it's easy to identify. This method may not work for everybody, but again, it's about finding what works for you, and since this works for me, I'm just offering it as a suggestion. So the only holiday I have in this country for this month is the first, which is New Year's Day. I know I have some birthdays coming up, so I have a birthday on the 14th. I have a birthday on the, oh God, you know what? Let me find, hold on. Let me know where y'all are hitting me up from tonight too, because I'm trying to catch my capacity. I know my stats tell me essentially where people are hitting me up from, but I always like to get a feel for it direct. So anybody and where you're hitting me up from, I'd love to know how far my reach is. All right, so let me see. I took some of these out. Oh, okay. So 12. Oops. Okay, so let's do this. 12, and then I have 14. And then I have 21, 22, 23, and 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 B days. So this is an F. This is ZRB. This is JH. This is C. No. AS and my grandfather, who has passed away, but rest his soul. This is CR, my sister. This is SS, my friend. So I got all those birthdays in January. Shout out Massachusetts. Okay, don't laugh at me. I can't say your state. I can't say it. There's a little toe. Y'all, I can't say that word. So don't laugh at me. But you can if you want to, but I can't say it. And shout out Asheville, North Carolina. Oh, wait a second. You were just, hold on. Asheville, isn't that where the flood? Okay, wait, I don't want to say it like that. Isn't that where the weather situation just recently happened? Are you okay? Is everything okay out there where you were at? Were you affected at all? I didn't realize that's where you were. I think that's where I heard the weather incident that occurred. I don't want to. make light of it, but I don't want to overdo it either because I wasn't really sure how it went down. I just heard stuff. I'm in Canada, by the way, just so you know. All right, so one, two, three, four, five, six birthdays for the month of January, y'all. I told you my pockets are not light. I also know that on the 3rd, I have a massage appointment. 1 hour, because I deserve it. I know I have other stuff going on and I know I have nail business going on, but at the moment, I am not even interested in writing it down. All right, so the first of the month, what bills do I got due? I got to pay my rent and I got to pay my water and I got to pay my Google. Yes, y'all, I pay for Google. I don't care. You know why? I don't like ads, but the truth is, guess what? Even if you pay for Google, you might end up getting ads very soon because apparently, that's changing. They might adjust the tier situation. Okay, so Asheville, yes, I got. Okay, so you were out there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. I'm so sorry that you had to experience that. I hope that you didn't lose anybody or you didn't your family members were all safe. I do know that, it was a very challenging circumstance for a lot of folks to experience. So I'm not from around there. I don't really know much about it all, but I do know that that was a rough channel. So shout out to you and sending you positive vibes for 2025 and hoping that you guys are able to recover and everybody in your family is okay. All right, let me keep writing. On this day, I have this, I have this. And like I said earlier, knowing what you have to pay is important because if you don't know what you have to pay, then how are you going to know how much money you need to make versus how much money you have to spend? Okay, if you don't know how much you make, you don't know how much you have to spend. Well, I hope that whatever interventions are available, hopefully it does help like you guys recover or recoup and your family and everybody and your friends, you guys are able to have somewhat of a normal year. Natural disasters are such a thing. Like we can't control it. We don't know when it's gonna happen. Nobody it's so weird. Like all right, so when I have my variable bills, guys, because they might change in the date that they're due and also the amount that they're due, what I do is I literally just put the company's name because I know a general order of when it's due, but I'll like put the company's name and leave a line for the date and leave a line for the amount. That's where I'm at now. This is what I've done. And these are for the regular bills, right? If you have any bills that come up as the month is going on, you can add them at the bottom and it doesn't obstruct your general layout because you have space to be able to accommodate all of those bills. I hope I'm not out here telling y'all all my business on my little lab, but if I am, oh well. Means that we've all learned something, or maybe we've found a way to some of my bills come out twice a month, so I gotta make sure I have a thing for that. Also, my variable bills, I would pay them from different accounts, so I don't always like to um leave them structured. You might pay from different accounts, different things, so it's better to just have them all laid out so you know what day they're due and how much is due. And then if you want to, you can even make a little area for which account you're paying them actually from. If you want, that's an option there too. Okay. Let me make sure I got my stuff down right. Yes, I have that. Yes, 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 yes. And usually you would do this like maybe a couple days before the new month. I don't generally like to do my sheets too far ahead in advance, like maybe January. I could even do February if I wanted to, but I'm lazy today, so it's just a January, and it's just like pick you back up and get everybody back in a motivational space to get themselves and hold themselves accountable. Um, but it's a flexible page, and you can do what works best for you. You saw me create it right here in front of you. I didn't make it complicated. Um, I'm working with a pen to make it worse, so I'm under even more pressure because if I mess up, I can't erase it. I think I have all of the bills for the month. I knew I got a new one. Hold on. I got that. I got that. I got that. I got that. I had a new one. Okay, here. I'm gonna do this too. I get income on the first, and then I get income on. Ooh, this is January, this day. Ooh, let's see all the days I get some money. Then I get some money here, and then I get some money here. What? Don't come rob me, guys. All this money is coming. Tell them I want it all. I'm like Kendrick now. I deserve it all. Okay. And then my pay. So, yes, all of those income dashes that you see, that ain't even my pay, okay? My pay will go here. And I think I get paid twice this month. And then I also get something else that goes down, and that'll be 5 times this month. Boop, boop, boop. Give me the money. Show me the money. Oh my Lord. Can I come live with you? I need to save some money. I don't pay nowhere close to that. So you know what's interesting? You guys, cost of living and what you get versus where you live. I dare anybody who is interested to understand how serious life is out here to go and look up the price, look up the cost of housing prices in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, versus let's say wherever you live, and compare this housing sizes to the cost of what you have to pay versus what you get, and you will be floored and sad for me. And then you'll understand why I gotta have all these ticks of money coming in because otherwise I won't be able to afford to live a regular life. All right, so hold on. Let me just double check this again. Yes. And also, it's the top of the year. Go through and just make sure you check that your money is situated. You know what you have coming in. You know what you have going out. Um, roughly the estimated amounts, because you have to know. If you don't know, you can't situate yourself. And I'm just a person. I know it's a little anal for some people to hear this, but you gotta like I've always had to know about my money. I haven't had the flexibility of just being absent-minded or unaware. I've never had nobody handle my money for me either. So it's not like, I've been in the I've had the luxury of, I guess, being taken care of or not having to think about it. Y'all, it's real. Okay. I got everything I need on this paper from what I had previous month to what I needed for this month. So I have my layout for my month. Sorry, I'm gonna color this too. My layout for my month, days of the week, the whole entire number grid, my budget tracker for my fixed and my variable expenses. I don't know exactly well, I do know when they're due, but I got to fill this in. So I'm just going to leave spaces to fill in. I know how much these are. They're regular, they come out the same every single month. This is where I'm going to track how much money is coming in for this month. I'm going to leave a little space for notes in case I need to make any. So I'll even do that here. I'll do like notes and just do like a little space in case I need to make any quick notes for the month. And then again, my little side spaces for holidays, birthdays, appointments, and business stuff. Listen, that's fantastic. I think I would live with my mom if I was fortunate like that, but you don't need to if you don't need to leave your parents' house, don't leave your parents' house. I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't leave until you're married. Don't leave unless you have to. Don't leave. Just don't leave. You know why I say don't leave? Let me explain this to y'all. And life has changed from what we used to know, okay? So this concept of going out into the world, you don't hear parents anymore saying to their kids, "Oh, when you're 18, you have to leave the house." And if the parent does say that to you, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. You can come live with me. But you don't hear parents saying no more to their kids, "Oh, you have to leave the house at 18," because they're very well aware that it's not affordable. Okay, it's just not affordable. And if kids are supposed to be going to school, how are they leaving at 18 and going to school and being able to afford both? It's impossible. Let's just keep it real. Wait, let me take some wine for this because this advice I'm about to drop is some real knowledge. Hold up. And then, for those that did send their kids out there to be like, "Oh, go live by yourself by the time you're 18, or come out of my house by the time you're 18," guess what happens by the time your parent is like in their retirement years? Either you're going to have to move back in with them. They may require your assistance if they don't have any supported living requirements or assisted facilities, or they didn't situate themselves to be able to have care. Guess who's caring for them? You, their child. So, all of this is to say, why move out of the house in the first place if you didn't have to? If you're just going to end up back in the house to begin to, in the end, live your life, travel, do your best, and all of those fun things. You can do all of that while still living with your parents. Are not going to stop you from living your best life. However, there are boundaries, and you have to realize that when you do this type of thing, you're not living with your parents as a child anymore. Once you've transitioned into adulthood, okay, once you've transitioned into adulthood, it's a different relationship that you're going to have with your parents. So just know you can't live the same type of life, and they got to know that too if they want to live with you. But anyways, listen, see, this I'm talking about. Look at how easy that. And if she needs anything, or if you need anything, y'all can rely on each other, and it's not far. This is what I'm talking about. I don't have that, unfortunately. My support systems are not that close. Okay. So, um, yeah, that was just a little advice. Because listen, why are you gonna send your kids to go leave the house if they're gonna end up back in the house taking care of you? Anyway, in the end, that's generally what usually happens. No, they're just going to end up coming right back to the same house and essentially living with you and or taking care. And also, you probably end up spending a whole bunch of time over there anyway because it's your family. So, like, just don't go. Just tell your parents, stop this foolishness. We don't believe in this type of behavior no more. It's 2025. You're going to end up back in the same place and nothing is affordable. So, they're just going to need to let you back in. Period. Why are you setting me up? You know I ain't got nowhere to go. Perfect. No, I'm telling you. I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't want this paused. I want this unpaused. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming with the second half of this real quick. I know it's been 48 minutes. But drop some knowledge and spending some New Year's time with my people them. Because I gotta give you some of me because you gave me some of you with all of the growth that I've seen. I don't know, like I said, I said it earlier. I don't know what's been going on. I'm not mad about it. I'm very grateful. And I've just seen an explosion in growth. And it's not like super large, but just it's little by little and it's incremental and it makes me feel good. And so I'm just on here trying to give back the love because it's the first day of the month and I think that's the best thing to do. Give it some love. So, give me 1 second, yo. I'm just trying to fix something real quick. That's messing with me. And I have like weird noises coming from upstairs. Hold on. I'm trying to unpause the child stuff. Can I fix this now? I'm gonna pause it at 10. Okay, let's do this. All right, sorry, y'all. I apologize for that little delay there. I just needed to fix something in my system here. So yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know why people leave. It's not necessary, and you're gonna end up back in the same house anyway. So you might as well just stay with your parents or stay real close. Cause this idea of going somewhere and living somewhere else, it just stop. Let's keep it 100. Okay, let's keep it 100. All right, this page is gonna be my habit tracker. Now, for my habit tracker, I want to do something that is different from what I was doing before. And before, I used to have, let me see if I can find an example without exposing all my personal business on the YouTube. Okay, here's a good example. Before, I used to have a habit tracker and it looked like this. You know what? I'll show you guys this page for exposure. It'll make you feel sorry for me because it's the day I had surgery. Anyways, so before I had my habit tracker, and I used to break it down like this, where it was like each week I would have a different tracker for the week based on the things that I was supposed to track. But this is getting kind of tired to me. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it like that no more. I find it's too overwhelming and I constantly have to fill it in and it was stressing me out. So I've decided to do it in a new format and I'm going to share that with you here. And the new format is going to be simply, if I can get my stuff to stop me here. Stop. Okay. The new format is simply going to be I'm going to put all the days of the month down the side of the page, almost like a tracking sheet. And then, so like I'm going to do 1 to 30 here. And then I'll be able to, okay, look like this. Okay, I'm not good at drawing stuff. I was saying this to somebody earlier. I don't know how to draw. I'm just not that person. I'm not good at doing angles. I wanted to do angles, but that ain't happening today. So anyways, I'm going to have to make 30 little spaces. Okay? I mean 31 because it's January, right? So we're going to have to do 31 little grid spots or lines. Let's hope I can do them straight. Even though I'm on a mat, that should make me do them straight. They're not going to come out straight. Watch. 1, 2. Oh, hold up, y'all. 5, 6. Maybe I should have done them so skinny. Holy. 7. Damn. 8, 9, 10. Hold up. 20. I'm almost there. 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, and 31. All right, sorry about that. It's manual labor. It's a real thing. All right, so I have 31 spaces for 31 days of the month. Right. And then we're going to diagonal it and we're going to create the same tracking idea, but every day when we do complete the something or another, we will fill in the space or make it a circle or do something to indicate that it was done. All right. So, do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense what I'm saying here? So, like the same stuff I was tracking, my water, my vitamins, even exercise got to go on this list. And then when I finish it, I just color in the space. Am I making sense? I hope so. I also hope this is very visible because I know I'm bad with this too. Sure. Anyways, so y'all, that is this is gonna be my little attempt at keeping myself again accountable for 2025. It's a new year. It's starting off with all the cray cray. Let me see. And yes, if you got the people close by, don't take it for granted. Even if they annoy the shit out of you. Yes, I cursed today because I'm not monetized and I don't think they're gonna come for me unless they can hear the music in my background. Don't tell them shh, okay? So yeah, this is gonna be my habit tracker. This is gonna be easier for me. So most important thing I always need to track is my water, as they say up in the north. My water. You might hear them say it like that in New York. Because I am really, really bad at not drinking enough water. As I grab this glass that is not water. So I need to make sure I'm drinking enough. Okay. I also have to take calcium. I have to take magnesium. And I have to take vitamin D. But wait, I also have to take calcium again. So instead of writing it 2 times, I'm going to give it its own column so I don't pretend like I'm not taking what I'm supposed to be taking. So calcium, magnesium, my other calcium, and my probiotic. Now, why do I have to track these things in a tracker, you might ask? Because if I don't, I may forget. And these are important things that I need as I'm becoming an older woman and my body changes that are going to help me, hopefully, stay on point. And probably the last little part that I left out on purpose is exercise because I'm going to try to spend at a minimum, 30 minutes daily getting up my heart rate so I can take care of my body, look good in case Prince Charming comes or Harry leaves Meghan. We don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so I'm gonna write here habits. Likes them older, you know. Gotta be ready. Gotta be ready to perform. HABI habits. Yes, when I draw bubble letters, I need to do so silently because then I'll just ruin the whole flow. All right, so that's going to be my habit tracker, and that's going to be my monthly planner. You can make notes down here. You can leave yourself, you can make notes. You can, give yourself 5 stars. You can give yourself stickers. You can do whatever you need to do in these spaces. Again, the objective is to have everything in a space and a place so that you could see it all at once and that you are able to hold yourself accountable. It's a new year. Get into the new habits early. They say it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So if you really work at it, you can get yourself on point before you know it. So I encourage you to to get about this life and do the things that will help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve this year. If that means using a planner, if that means using a agenda, if that means having an accountability friend or buddy, use those things if it's going to help you. I have been working on my content lately. So I've been filming videos. I'm actually in the process of editing one that I would like to drop before the end of this week. And I find that, here, let me switch out because I'm going to do some colors. If you want to throw in some color suggestions before I get started, because I'm about to, I would take them. It's January. Does January have a month color? You know what? Let's just work with the colors I like today. How about that? Let's work with some blues. Listen. Oh, it's not plugged in? I have an actual sharpener. Don't judge me. And then I will get back to what I think I remember I was saying. Yes, I have a pencil sharpener. Okay, that's official. Um, whew. So yeah, 21 days it takes, I think that's what I was saying, to form a new habit. It's not hard to do. You just have to want to do it. And honestly, if you don't hold yourself accountable for the things that are happening around you, then I don't know if you expect others to, but that's not going to fly. You have to be the one to put in the work. If you're building a channel, such as myself, if you don't show up to the channel, this idea of consistency is very real. If you do not come to the table is not going to serve you. So, guys, anything you're doing in life, if you don't actually do the do, you can't say you're doing in life. And a lot of people want to claim that they're this and they're that, but if they're not physically actually doing the something, then how are they making these claims? Right? I can't call myself a nail tech if I'm not out here teching nails. I can't call myself an artist if I'm not creating art. I cannot be a creator if I am not creating. And so, hold these fools accountable out here that want to claim that they're these things and don't support that. Support those that are out here doing the things that are going to get you to get out here and do your things. Okay? I don't know why I use blue. I think it's because it's my favorite color. I truly hope it is showing up on camera because I know that sometimes this camera wants to act the fool. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I hope you guys could see that. All right, there, bam. All right, so I'm just quickly coloring this in. I don't have any specific color pattern for this month. Usually I just go in with whatever works. Um, do what makes you happy. Use colors that make you happy. Usually the winter months make people feel a little bit more sad. So, use some bright colors and make your designs pretty up and make you happy. Like you're using this thing and you got to look at it all the time. So, spruce it up in a manner that works to make you use it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Do the creation that'll make you use it. Make it functional, right? You want to have of course I'm using green for income and money. Duh. I mean, our money is not green. That's the craziest part. The only green money we have is a $20 bill. The rest of our money is red, blue. I don't know why Canada money is so messed up like that, but it's not the only part of the world that has colored money. So I know that's some facts. People always get trippy when they're like, "Oh my God, your Canadian money, it's so colorful." And we're like, "Yeah, but we're not the only ones. Have you ever been to Asia?" I'm just saying, they got colored money too. All right. I don't even know if these colors are gonna jive, but whatever. I'm gonna use them because they make me happy. All right, and it's almost like bullet journaling. I don't know if you've ever heard of that concept, bullet journaling, where like you essentially use bullet points to track your progress, or to like you can use it to create grid graphs or patterns and things like that. So for some folks, the bullet style works. But again, the purpose is to create the design layout that works best for your function. Nothing more, nothing less. I like colors, so I'm always gonna have mine looking all kinds of wild. Maybe I'll learn to tame it one day, who knows? Because I have so many birthdays, I'll use purple for that one, and then I can make purple dots all over the page. Believe it or not, I actually also have erasable pencils, so I have erasable colored pencils. So if I do make a mistake, I have the ability to make the correction, and they are fabulous to help. All right, so holidays, because basically the month, my holiday, today is the holiday, woohoo! So we could celebrate together. And see, as an example, what I'm talking about, I said colored pencils, right? So when I write in my planner, I legit use colored pencils. Don't judge me, okay? It is what it is. Makes it easier for my life. Hello and happy new year. Welcome to my live. All right. So what I would do, well, I should have did this first. Can you see the little dot? Yes, you can. All right. So the little dot there will correspond with the little dot here. So if I happen to look at the one and know, oh, it's a green dot, that means it's a holiday. And then boom, boom. Happy belated birthday to you, my dear. Welcome to 2025's first live. I hope that you are doing well and your family is too. I know there's a new bundle coming, so I'm sending my love and hoping that new arrival is happy and healthy, and let me know once they arrive. The reason why I don't use the pencil crayons to do the dots is because I don't write in those colors, essentially. So what I mean is, you can't erase pencil crayon, but you can erase colored pencil. There's a difference. So when I come back here now, I know I have a purple pencil. So I'm going to come through, give my birthday a purple dot. And then all of those days, 12, 14, yeah, they're coming to get all my money, y'all. 12, 14, 21, 22, 23, and 31 all get purple. And all of those friends will be celebrated because I'll remember because I gave them dots to remember. All right. And then appointments, I did it in like kind of a ready color. And because I usually consider these important, and these are like doctor, chiropractor, massage therapist, and those folks. So, see, I have a date on the 3rd. I got my third dot good to go. So that's an example of like how you can keep yourself up to date and like accountable when things are going down. All right. I don't have no appointments yet because I told all my clients to bugger off until I'm ready to take you for the new year, which is not today. It's the first day. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. All right. So same thing with the habit tracker. Okay. Oops. I forgot to write the days in here. How am I gonna do it with Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my fine my fine. Oh man, I don't even have one in black. It's gonna throw off the whole aesthetic. Okay, I'll do it in blue. I don't like not having matching stuff. Okay. Oh, welcome back. What's that? All right. So, oh, is this dead? This thing is dead. Oh my god. Check your supplies before you start, y'all. I'm looking for a blue. How about this one? Is this one dead? Nope, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna do the numbers in blue so that I can at least see the difference. So 1, 2, 3. 19. And the reason I gotta talk so much is because there's music playing in the background and I don't want no one to hear it. I don't understand that about lives and copyright and all that stuff. Like music is the soundtrack to everybody's lives. I'm not saying don't give credit to people when you're using their music, but like how do you expect me to continue on a regular day like I don't listen to music in the background when I know it's in my background like and I can't hide it. Like it's not my fault. Like I'll start belting out tunes just because. And whatever. Okay, so sorry, that was a personal rant. Okay. So water. We're gonna make our water. Water is I'm gonna still mess with that word all day today. Okay. So water is gonna be blues. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. Okay, let me stop that. We're gonna make our calcium because it's important for our bones. Lalo. I'm gonna do lalo. Okay, calcium will be lalo, and I have to take it 2 times a day because that's what the bottle says for the dosage that I'm supposed to get. So I'm gonna make 2 lalos for my calcium tracking. One in the morning and one in the evening, okay? And I have to take a magnesium, and this is the stuff that when you're of a certain age range helps you to do stuff like sleep and helps avoid bone brittleness. And that's kind of what the vitamin D is for as well. But not everybody needs vitamin D. Just go outside. I go outside, but for some reason, no, I lie. I don't go outside. I'm actually allergic. Hold on. You guys are gonna laugh at this one. Okay, so yeah, why do I have to take a vitamin D supplement and I'm melanated? It's very simple. I'm allergic to the sun, y'all, so I can only get so much of it. Take that sucker to the bank, okay? Like legit. I have a sun allergy, and as a result, I need to replenish my vitamin D because I can't just go outside and get some. Such is life. Be grateful for the things you don't have to worry about. All right, so that's that. And then my probiotic. I'll make that purple. Oh, and also I have a bedtime, so I'm going to put my bedtime in here too. Um, let's make exercise like a tealy color because I'm just feeling, oh, that's not a tealy color. I'm just feeling like it may or may not happen. And also, you would have thought that maybe I would have kept all of the colors that I used to do this so I know that I can color them off right. So let's try this back again. I think this was this blue. It is now. This yellow, this magnesium. Vitamin D was this one. And probiotic was this one. I have the exercise in my hand. And the last one I'm going to do is bedtime. Because, yes, I know it sounds tacky. However, I have a problem with going to bed on time. So if you, yes, girl, I am allergic to the sun. I actually have a short on it. Yes, it's a real thing, guys. People have sun allergies. I would give you the actual medical term, but it's a very long, like 17-letter word, and I can't say it. Photo blah 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 is all you're getting out of me for today. But yes, I am allergic to the sun. Okay, I'm gonna be in bed by I'm gonna say 10:45 is my goal bedtime, so I'm not late to sleep. Okay, I know. So sorry, it's the truth. Yes. So I am allergic to the sun. I learned this when I was very young. I've always had a sun allergy since I was a little kid, so I basically was born with it. And unfortunately, I have not grown out of it. So I have to minimize my sun exposure, or, you know, I could die, which is why I think I'm learning to live my best life. Right? Okay, so putting bedtime on the habit tracker is a real thing. Like, guys, if it's gonna help you go to sleep on time, do it. Because sometimes we think, oh yeah, we have it all, situated and we're gonna be fine. No, no, no. Get it on, because you know what I feel? I don't know about you guys, but as you can probably tell, I'm a visualer. Okay. So I'm a visualer. I like the color, I like the organization. I have a bit of the OCD going on. It works for me, right? But when I see that I have the boxes filled in every day, I'll feel fulfilled. If I see that, I'm actually making progress and I can visualize the progress on a chart, it makes me feel inclined to continue to do it, because I feel like I've actually, um, done something. You could see your progress. Most of the time, sometimes folks don't want, oops, ooh, what am I doing? Hold on one second. Some of the times it's hard for folks to feel like they're making any way because they don't see the results. But I think if you see that, you have 3 days full of water and maybe you miss one day, you won't feel as bad as if you have one day full and then 30 days blank. You know what I mean? So, whatever motivates you, or whatever visual cues will help. And I'm sorry, a phone app, I don't want to keep getting notifications to tell me to drink water or to tell me to go to bed. I see enough notifications. Didn't you see Apple introduce Apple Intelligence that is intended to reduce your notifications? They will summarize it for you, which is a sign that they're trying to get your phones out of your faces. So it's like, let's use other cues to give us awareness as to the things that are coming due, right? We don't always have to use the physical stuff. Okay, so I am going to end my live in a few minutes, but I just want to quickly, before I do. Ooh, see, look, my alarm came up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Time sensitive. Work out. I got that one on an electronic. Because I know I'm gonna forget, or I'm just gonna get lazy. And that's coming up. I gotta go work my butt off. So it's a new year. So I'm gonna do the cheers, even though I had a dry New Year. I'm gonna do a cheers, okay? Because actually, let me correct myself. This cheers is going to all of the subscribers that I have gained over the last little while. I started this channel and I think I had like 89 people as my subscribers, and now I think I am at about just under 1700. It hasn't been an entire year, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters is the consistency and the fact that I've shown up for y'all, and if you keep showing up for me, I can only be thankful. So, we're going to do that as our cheers. We're also going to dare to dream. No, I lie. I don't want to dare to dream. I want to leave y'all with a word of encouragement. So, let me see. Here we go. Hustle and heart will set you apart. How about we do that one? Okay, that's a good way to start out 2025. Hold on, too short, but whatever. I don't care. Here we go. All right. We have added a quick little sticker to customize it and make it cute. You can do yours like that too. Don't overdo it. Don't spend too much money. If you are a doodler, draw your pictures. It might even be better than doing what I just did, which was, hacked it by using stickers. I can't draw. I said it already. I am not an artist. I do, however, have an electric sharpener, and it makes my pencils extra sharp so I can do this. All right. So, habit tracker is here. I adorned it with some quickie little sticky stickers just to give it a little cute look. Y'all, it is 2025. If the universe has not told you already, get out here and do something different. Do things for yourself that'll make you feel good. And I encourage you to always follow your gut. We may not get things perfect the first time around. I don't think we're intended to, or else what would be the purpose of our existence? We obviously are here to learn some kind of something or another. And even if we aren't, we still can't do things perfect always the first time around. That just tells me there's more to learn out here. So get out here and learn at your pace, but stay learning and do the things that make you happy, folks. Straight. I think I'm using these colors because of the Toronto Raptors. They're losing right now, and I feel bad for them still because they've lost like 9 games straight. And Toronto is my city, so I can't hate on my team. So I'm still going to show them some love, even though I'm disappointed in their gameplay. Can't win them all, I guess. Also, if you are an NBA fan, everybody's talking about the retirement of the pending current leaguers that we've been watching for the last 20 years, which means the game's about to get changed. So take it in while you can, because it may not be the same come the next couple weeks or, next season. All right. And lastly, this is it. We did it, yo. Y'all join me again for a live that had me showing you how I put my business in these streets, okay? With my bills and all my information and my habit tracker. So what's going to happen? Today is the 1st. Now, I'm not going to lie. I did not take any of those things today because I didn't eat much, but I did drink my water. So water is going to get a circle, and let me show you, like, as an example, what it's going to look like. Also, I got to keep these colors together so that I remember which ones I'm using for this process. Okay, so I drank my water today. I've been drinking water today all day. So I get to give myself, oops, is that the right color? I don't think that's the right color. I think it was this one. I get to give myself a completed box for my water. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do all across the line for all of the things that I complete in my task that are part of this process. Okay. And then when I see I've done 31 days straight of either, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Good night. Well, you're kind of late. I'm at the end, but it's okay. It's better late than never. And Happy New Year. Welcome to my life. Sorry, I'm yelling in y'all's ear. I'm sorry. I got excited. Tanya came through. I was happy that she's here. I'm happy everybody's here. But so yeah, you fill in the little square, and then when you see the month has passed, and look at how many squares you filled in, or you have, guys, I'm telling you, it gives you a different perspective. Maybe it can help you see what may or may not be happening in your life at those times of the month where you may be missing things. Maybe you can cross identify it and say, okay, I didn't drink enough water on the 10th and the 11th, noting it's a weekend. Maybe you were out this weekend and you were partying and you didn't get a chance to drink, or maybe you took a hiatus and you said, I'm not drinking, or whatever the case may be. And so you can correlate to those empty spaces by way of, oh yeah, I was out here, so I didn't get to, I'm just, guys, I've been doing stuff like this since I was a little kid naturally. And it's not like I'm trying to promote any type of, I'm not selling nothing either. That's the other side. So be grateful. I'm not asking you to buy Jack sugar. But I am trying to help people create better habits by way of showing them how functional these options are. And again, I'm sorry, but you're a fool if you don't know what money is coming in and what money is going out. Yes, I said it. It might be harsh, but some people just need that much of a reality check. There's no way in God's green earth that you should be making money not knowing how much you make and not knowing how much bills you got to pay of that money that you make that needs to go out. Okay? Because you work hard, and Uncle Sam gonna come for his. Uncle Sam wants his dollars. Because even that, if you're making a certain amount of money and you don't know how much of the taxes coming out, how you know how much money you got? right? So do yourself the favor and always keep yourself financially accountable by being aware of what your bills are each and every single month. And that includes what bills are regular, same amount all the time, or what bills are variable. You may have them every month, but they might be different. You know, the gas, the hydro, the water, big people bills, as we call them in this day and age. And yeah, so this is just an example. So my my word of what's my words of motivation today is hustle and heart will set you apart. I have some glasses because I had a dry ring in for my new year, January 2025. Again, all these B days. Look, see these, and this is all family, y'all. This is like immediate. This is the people that I already gave Christmas gifts to, and now they got get month after Christmas get. Okay. Bottom line is I'm broke. That's why I need to have all of these incomes coming in, so that I can counter all those people I gotta buy for in January. And like I said, that's not even my pay, so I'm lucky, but still gotta pay. So having a simple habit, and also the other part of this, sorry, that I want to show you real quick before I sign off is this. The little planner that I have, okay, I pray to God nobody's personal business is in here, and if it is, I apologize in advance. Wait, let me take a look. Let me take a look before I put this in front of everybody, because let me make sure I'm not putting people's business in the streets. Hold on. Create planner pages for Jan. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Let me show you how accountability works. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Give me a few minutes, and I will get that for you. Okay. Give me a few minutes, and I will get that for you. Okay. I'm almost done. Thanks. No problem. All right, so I could show this because I don't think anybody's business is here, and if it is, too bad. Okay, so as you can see, I was supposed to do this from the 9th of December, and I failed miserably. But it happens sometimes, so it is what it is. But instead of creating the sections, um, hold on one second, y'all. I got a child who just happens to want to be a nuisance now. So go ahead. Go ahead. So instead of creating the month like this, like I did before, where I had sections for everything, this wasn't working for me. So I had to pivot from this idea because I found just keeping everything in a confined space just wasn't it wasn't this process just didn't work for me anymore. Having the sections, breaking it down, I couldn't get with this anymore. And it's because when I work, I use notebook style, meaning as it comes in, I write down what the needs are, date, time, what's the requirement, and so forth. So I found that I switched up my format to just have open pages and I literally just write things down as I go. Today is January. It's a brand new month. So what I would do technically is take this out to put with the old month. Um, I should have technically had this done first, but I'm just now creating my pages. So it would say, for example, January 1, 25, and I'm gonna have 7 p. Go live on YouTube. Planner pages. Refresh as an example. But like I said, I already know that on the 3rd at 12 p.m., I have a massage therapy appointment, right? So I can actually put that in here now and highlight it because from the first to the third, what am I really going to be writing in here? I mean, unless life is going to get that serious, it's not really going to be that much farther off. Or I can do myself a favor and highlight it so that it stands out. And I know, yeah, okay, that has to be something I pay attention to. Because in addition to that, I'll also have it on here as a dot and a third that says massage. So it's like I have it really in multiple places. I shouldn't forget, but this is how you get your brain to work for you instead of you stressing your mind out to always constantly remember things. So, oops, I'm gonna throw that in there. I didn't want to do that just yet. I'm gonna take it out. Wait, wait. So that is it. Sorry. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I use a binder style little folio. I think it's like a 5 by 8 A6 style folio. I write most things in pencil. I don't really use pen too tough because having to erase things after when you make mistakes is frustrating. And if you highlight stuff and you use pen, you can't always erase it properly, or it smudges, or the whiteout doesn't work, and all. I mean, I like that with those things. So that's just me. But use what works for you guys. So this will sit nicely and comfortably in my planner like this, and I can refer to it on a daily basis. If I want to in the future, what I could have done was I could have created it like this. So I have the month here, and then I have the habit tracker here, and I could see everything in one space. Or if I want to, I can hole punch this so that I can look at it this way. So I can but this page for me always stays on this side because I'm always writing on it. So I don't mind doing the flip over. And again, what I'll do is I'll just have like this uh, thingy in between the two areas so that I know if I need to get to one page right quick, I can bam, then I can throw it in here, bam, done. So I can go back and forth. Oops, this is supposed to be behind that, but you get what I'm trying to say. So that's it. Thank you. You know what? Again, it's not fancy. It's just a way to motivate people to remember to write things down and to keep themselves accountable for the month. It's not intended, it's supposed to be cost effective because I know I ain't got no. Y'all saw, did you see how many birthdays are coming in January? Again, like I said, I can't afford to buy a planner, so I have to make my own. This is the punishment I have to suffer for the people that I love the most because they get Christmas presents and birthday January presents, but it's because I love them. So, got to make the sacrifice. And so, I make my own DIY planner, and I truly hope that it, inspires people to, in a sense, do your own. There's nothing saying that you can't. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not cheesy. It's not tacky. And if it is, then I guess that's who I am, Miss Cheesy Tacky. What up? Okay, let me get some love on that. Cheesy Tacky in the house. Mm-hmm. That's right. Cheers. I know myself. So, um, get yourself into the habit of doing things to make you achieve your goals. Guys, I am working on so much content. I am so proud of myself. Let me tell you something. I was filming videos like all throughout the later part of the year. I had to deal with surgery in September that put me on sidetrack. Then I had to recover. Then I had to deal with other issues, and like it's crazy because it just feels like even I got to do my nails. I'm gonna do a live. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it Friday because I gotta refresh my nails. It's time. Ain't nobody trying to go into January with candy canes when we know we ate them. We know we ate them candy canes in December because I know, and none of y'all didn't got no candy canes left. Don't lie. So, um, um, lost my train of thought. You know, giving I have a lot of things lined up in the sense of I've been working at it and I'm just doing the craft. I've been editing a video. Hopefully I'll have a video dropping by the end of this week. The video I'm dropping by the end of this week, I actually colored my locks. I went and got highlights. So, to start the new year, you want to do things fresh, creating new planner setups, getting your hair done, maybe doing your nails, cleaning up your house, doing whatever you need to do to give yourself that motivation to move forward into the new year like a boss. Do it. Okay? Do it. I encourage you because you only have one life to live. And if there's anything we know for sure, is nothing is guaranteed. So if anything, lead 2025 into or ride 2025 by the bullhorns into this year strong so you can have a great year and you can be prosperous and you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. But you're not going to do that if you don't take the steps. People might think this is cheesy. It very well may be. I might lose followers as a result. But at the end of the day, I'm being true to my core. And this is my core. Anybody that knows me will tell you, yeah, she has a planner. That girl has a schedule. That girl is following this. And it's all because it helps me be accountable and stay on track. And that's what I want to do for myself because that's what I want to bring to my channel and bring to the world. But I also want to bring encouragement, laughter, and jokes because I hope you got jokes. I don't know, Marcus. Are you still up in here? Did you get jokes? Did I give you some entertainment? That's important too. I want y'all to be entertained, not just, up in here listening to me chat. Chat, chat, chat. Sorry, this is a moment. But yeah, it is gonna be a productive year. Oh, I don't know if you had the chance to see my last live. I'll share this with y'all quickly. But what I did was I took the nail art that we did and I have framed it, and this is gonna become my wall art so that I can start using the work that I create to represent myself. And I think we need to show up for ourselves sometimes. And so this is going to be on the wall. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch them. I'm going to put them horizontal because I wanted to hang on the wanted to hang on the wall like this. So I'm probably going to switch it horizontal and make them go across this way. But again, if you don't do the work, no one's going to do it for you. And if you don't do the work, how do you expect it to get done? And if you don't do the work and if you don't show up for yourself, then who's going to show up for you? It's just like teaching people how to treat you or teaching people how to love you. If you don't teach them how, they're not going to know. They're going to assume they know and then they're going to do it wrong and then you're going to get upset and then it's going to become a big fight and then it's problems for everybody when it all could have been avoided if you had just taught them in the first place. So let me teach you this. Create good habits for yourself. Yes, it's the first day of a new year, and it doesn't mean you have to start today. But if you have it in your mind to start, then you should get up and do it in that instant. Don't write it down and wait. Don't unless it's one of those, you have to wait. But if you have it in your mind to do, so this live is a prime example. I was supposed to not, well, I said I'm gonna do this live, and then I said I'm not gonna do it. I went back and forth. I'm like, it's the first day of the year. Maybe I should take a break, whatever. But I also realized there's a increase in subscribership, and I want people to understand that when they come through here, I'm not just, here for, well, no, I'm here for jokes, but I'm here to teach y'all and build a community of people, of like-minded individuals, and even those that aren't, you know. I appreciate people looking out for the chat and all that stuff. Yeah, I should have moderators. I generally don't because I run a solo movement. However, if you do come in my chat with foolishness, that's on you. YouTube will handle your business. I don't have to deal with your foolishness. You just drive up my viewership and you drive up my duration. So bring me the money. Yes, come, bring it, come, bring it, come. I need the views. Okay? I'm not mad. So again, guys, if you don't put the habits out there, then it's not gonna happen. I plan to do some content, so keep your eyes out on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I do have lives going down because I would love to have you because I appreciate the interactions. I'm sitting here looking at the information. Tanya, Michelle, Riri, Marcus, Sheena, all y'all who came through, Flawless Unique Nails, all and Flawless Unique Nails, girl. I had no idea you were in that spot. I'm sending you mad love for 2025 and hoping that you and your family are in the clear of any other further natural disasters and you guys do not have to perish any type of BS because I don't know how y'all did it. I'm sorry you had to experience it. I'm sorry that people made a mockery of it, but I do hope that you're okay. But hold yourself accountable, do the work, stay true to yourself, and the results will come and you don't have to look for them. Just keep your head down and keep punching and the results will come. If I can't be a testament for that, if in less than a year I've been able to grow from 89, I think it was 89 subscribers in that video that I did when I did an update, from 89 subs to almost 1700, then you can do it too. Okay. And it's just about being consistent, showing up, and doing the work. And I encourage you all to do those things for yourself. As of right now, I'm at 1696. I just went and checked because I'm like, let me see while I'm talking to y'all what's up. And again, if you want to be seen and heard, show up. Okay? Show up and do the work. Add value. And I appreciate all of you for supporting me. I look forward to a strong 2025. I want to monetize my ish this year. Okay? We're going to get you to that. Okay? If you want it, write it down on this and say goals 100 subs by February 1st. Bam, it's going to happen. Okay? And also, I don't know if this is true, but I believe it is because I've seen it happen in my own life. But they say when you write your goals down, they happen, they manifest because you visualize it, you see it, it's in your mindset, it's in your mind's eye. And when you put energy into that thought, it manifests itself, good or bad, by the way. So be careful with it. Use it to your advantage and make it work for you. Always good. Okay? Put positive out into the world, people, and it will come back to you twofold. You may not see it right away. Don't look for it. Don't expect anything. Just do the work, and your growth will come. I encourage any of my small channels that are out here like me, hustling, keep your hustle up. Don't keep watching other people's stuff if you're not doing your own stuff. Do your stuff. Watch your stuff, including the videos you got to edit that might take 1,700 hours. Watch your stuff. If you don't love your own ish, nobody else is going to love you. Okay? So let that be some motivation to the people for 2025 January. It is my first live. It is the first day. I am about to sign off. I appreciate my supporters. Thank you to all the subs. May everybody have a blessed 2025, a prosperous year, and may your heart's desires, your dreams come true. But also, it's up to you. Hustle hard, stay blessed, do right by others, and treat people how you want to be treated. And if they don't treat you how you want to be treated, they can bugger off. You don't need them. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my little planner session. I hope it motivates you to get popping for the new year. And we're all in this together. So if you need an accountability coach or someone to hold you responsible, holler at your girl. I got you. All right. Until I catch you, y'all, on the next one. Look out for a live maybe in the next 2 days. Hit the bell. 100. That's my girl right there. Let me give some. Oh, can I do it? Can I do this thing? Does this work for me? Pop, 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 pop. Let me give some hearts and emojis. How come my emojis don't work? I want to give emojis. Have a blessed night, Mr. Marcus Ice. I hope you again, Mr. Marcus Ice, are well. You have a blessed 2024. 2025. Woo! You had a blessed 2024 and into 2025. I hope everybody has a good one. So again, have a blessed night. Take care of yourself and check out some videos on my channel. I appreciate your support and I'll catch you on my next live. Deuces. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace out.